Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I am working in my faith planner. This is the planner that I use for my daily Bible study. So you can see I decorate the pages and then I fill them with all kinds of notes for daily Bible study. So I am decorating the week of March 21st through the 27th, and I have this set from Illustrated Faith. And I just thought it was super cute. So this was released, I think, a couple of weeks ago. It's called A Work of Art, and Junior B, I think this is a guest designer for Illustrated Faith. I love her illustrations, so I'm hoping that they will bring her back because I'm all about it. This is super cute. So I have printed these on clear sticker paper. That is one of my kind of quick go-tos when I'm ready to decorate and I just don't have a ton of time. So we're just going to go with clear sticker paper. The clear sticker paper I use is by the brand Mako. Big full sheet clear labels. The reason I love this sticker paper is that it is matte and you can write on top of it. And as you can see from my previous weeks, I fill up the writing. And so this way I can put stickers down, I can kind of put them anywhere, and I can still write over the top of it. And I don't worry about whether or not I end up writing over top of these girls. I mean, the main purpose of this is for taking notes and for study, but it's also really fun to decorate. It's one of my favorite things to decorate each week because it just feels like a lot of freedom to decorate it however I like. So that's what I'm going to do today. Let me know if you have any questions about how I use my faith planner. If you guys want to see more about faith planning, be sure to let me know in the comments below. I will link my faith planner. I'll link the labels. I'll link my printer. I'll link this. I'll link all the things down below in the description box so that you can check them out. All right, let's go. I'm still so happy that the Happy Planner started doing non-colorful faith planners, meaning that it's more basic on the inside because I like to decorate. For a while they were doing a lot of color in here. I do wish that they weren't divided up into these 3 boxes, but that's okay. I work with it each time. This is some washi tape that I actually picked up in Italy, and it's kind of journaling washi tape, you might say. It has all kinds of journals and pens on it. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this mustard yellow washi tape from the Washi Tape shop, which is a newer place to me, but I really like some of the washi they offer. I've used a bunch of this kind of solid color washi on my other faith planner. So I have 2 faith planners. This one is in the big size, and like I said, it is for my daily Bible study note taking. And then I have one that is in the classic size, which is a little bit smaller, and that is where I do scripture writing and prayer journaling. That's where I have sermon notes and my power verse pages. So I do a lot of different things in the other one. This one is just for note taking. So I used a ton of that particular washi tape on my other faith planner. And so right now I'm trying to find out what colors I have that might go with some of the artwork that I'm planning on using. So I ended up going for this kind of sand color, and actually I like it so much that I take off that greenish blue color and replace it. It was just too bold for me. I wanted a lighter kind of looking palette underneath where all of the art was going to go, just because it'll really help all of these illustrations stand out even more. So we're just going to go with a more neutral palette in the middle. I do like to cover this up. There are words here that I don't use for my journaling. What I do is write the scripture references of what I plan to study that day. I write those in the box at the top, and then I use the other 2 boxes below to just take notes. When I print out my printables on this clear sticker paper, it just makes it super easy to put spreads together. They come together really fast. I know all of these illustrations are going to go together. That's the other big part of it. And so I just try to spread things out. I generally work in groups of 3. So I have 3 ladies right here that are just adorable. So I have them spread across the page. I don't use the left-hand sidebar on this planner, so that is where most of my decorating will happen. And then what I'm going to do is kind of focus on grouping things around these girls. So I will white out some of the lines. I don't worry about it too much. Like I said, this is just a planner for me for notes, but this one, the lines were going through some of the words in the scripture reference, so I didn't want those to get covered up. So I'll do that, and then this girl, I'll have her kind of standing on top of the circle because I think that is pretty cute. So she'll be right over here. She's just hanging out, getting ready to get messy. I love the theme of this. This definitely reminds me of myself, like getting messy, getting artistic with paint and with Jesus. So I think it's such a cool idea. So this girl will be down here. We'll have this one right here. And then I have this piece that says a work of art, and I want it to be there, but I know that the washi tape is going to kind of put a line through that. So I'm using this new precision cutter. This is from Print Pression, and I got it as part of the swag at Go Wild. And you guys, it is super cool. It is a very much a precision cutter. You can do like very focused lines. And so I was able to just trim out where this was going to live, and that way you can still read it pretty clearly without a big tan line going through the back. All right, so I have my 3 girls, and now I'm going to just work on clustering some fun things by the girls. So I love the hanging plant. We're going to put that over here. But again, I'm going to be able to use my precision cutter because the hanging plant will hang right down here, but I don't want it hanging in her face. I want it to look like it's behind her. So precision cutter to the rescue. Do a little trim. It took me a couple tries to actually be able to peel off the plant sticker that was hanging over her head, but it worked in the end, and now I'm in love with that precision cutter, and it will be a go-to tool for me. If you use stickers on a regular basis or washi tape, then this is definitely the way to go. Okay, I forgot that that wasn't a real sticker. I had to cut it out. So these pieces are fun. Like I said, I can write over the top of this particular sticker paper, and so I'm going to put here, that will go kind of right in the middle, and I'll be able to put a main point right there, something that I have focused on through the day. Or through that morning Bible study time. So I will use that particular canvas to highlight one of the main points and then take notes around it. And then we'll just include a little paintbrush to the side just for fun. Like I said, I'm going to focus on kind of clustering some of the smaller elements. That's one of the cool things about this set is it has these big impactful pieces that are these girls, and then it has a lot of smaller pieces that you can use to just add details, and I think that is where a lot of the fun is. So we'll take a few of these greenery pieces, these greenery strands, and kind of put them around the verse over here since she's got the plant by her. That's definitely not me because I don't have live plants unless it's a fake plant. Like I have fake plants like no one's business, but I cannot keep a regular plant alive. I don't know why. I'm a very responsible person. Something just doesn't click for some reason. Growing plants, gardening, none of that rubbed off on me. My mom can do it. She's great at it. I don't know why I can't do it. But so we have that girl with all her greenery, and then we have 2 girls that are painting. And my one on the bottom, kind of in the middle, we'll give her some watercolors. I think she'll be a watercolor artist. So we'll give her a little watercolor palette and then a few stars because she is being inspired by what she sees in front of her. So we'll cut those out and kind of cluster. Like I said, you can see that these girls are taking up space. I will probably end up writing over them, and that might not be your style, but I like having the page decorated when I turn to it in the morning. However, I do need all of the writing space that I can get, so I just write over the top, and it works for me. All right, so a few other really small little details, some paint tubes, a few paint jars, some stars, and then this faith planner page will be done. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. Like I said before, I will link all of the supplies I use down below. I love looking at the Print and Pray shop. It makes doing the faith planning really easy because these sets go together so well. Usually from one set, I can do 2, maybe even 3 different spreads. And so I think that that works out really well. And of course, you can always print them over and over again. I want to give a huge shout out to my Scrappy Patrons over on Patreon, thank you guys so much for all of your support. If you want to find out more about Patreon, some of the perks that they receive, like exclusive content and early access to videos, then make sure to click on the Patreon link that is in the description box below. All right, last thing I'll have to do is to use my We Are Memory Keepers disc punch to repunch a couple of the holes, and this will be done. I hope that you all have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.